Why can't you want me like the other boys do? They stare at me while I stare at you.
Hello everybody, so I'm continuing my Back to Basics series with eyes and actually lips, which I didn't expect doing. So usually after I've done my face, I actually start with my eyebrows. So what I do first is I actually make sure that all my little eyebrow hairs are looking good and they're in the shape I want. I actually pluck my eyebrows quite a lot, probably like 2 to 3 times a week. I try to do it at night so I don't show up to school with like bright red eyebrows, but my eyebrows grow seriously quick and they grow from here to here, and I'm not even exaggerating. If I didn't control them 2 to 3 times a week, they would be like this. Like, I have Asian man eyebrows. So what I use on my eyebrows is actually this Nature Republic eyebrow sticky. On one side it's actually the eyebrow stick, which is kind of this marker. It's more angled, so it's slanted, and I really like having really dark prominent eyebrows, so I like to really pack it on. And then afterwards I blend it out with a spoolie brush, which is on the other side. I go over with my Givenchy mascara. I really like it for my eyelashes also, but I like the brush because it helps me push the hairs up if I'm kind of going for a messy brow. So if you don't want to buy an eyebrow mascara, you can actually just use your own mascara, as long as it's the color that you want and you don't apply it too much, because if you go out in the sun and your eyebrows bake, you're gonna look kind of psycho. It's best if you just put a little bit on just to shape it and give it a bit more dimension. So what you can actually also do is take a highlighter and apply it underneath your eyebrows just to give it a bit more oomph. So I just used the highlighter that is in my NARS contouring kit. So the eyes are probably the hardest part of makeup. Now if you're blessed with curly, beautiful long eyelashes, you can skip this step. What I like to do first is actually just curl my eyelashes prior to eyeliner, because otherwise when I curl them, my eyeliner kind of smudges. Then what you're going to want to do is lift up your upper waterline. I usually use the back of a brush just because I don't really want to get the oils from my fingertips on my eyelids. So I use Urban Decay's Naked Basics Duo Pencil because one side is Crave and the other side is Venus. So I use Crave to line my top waterline. So what I do is you just lift it. It gets kind of scary, but you seriously get used to it. So I just glide that on as delicately as possible because you don't exactly want to stab yourself in the eye. And that gives you an illusion of fuller, thicker lashes, and it actually looks better when you wear eyeliner because there's not such a gap in between your eyeliner and then the start of your eye. And then I just add this white eyeliner to my bottom waterline just to give my eyes a bit of a pop and make them look brighter and bigger. Personally, I like to use a cream eyeliner because I feel like it's easier for me to work with and it's easier for me to apply. The one that I've been using for the past year is Bobbi Brown's Long Wear Gel Eyeliner in Espresso Ink, but I also have Geisha Ink liquid eyeliner in black, which I also adore. And I usually use liquid eyeliner if I want to look a bit sharper, but most of the time I stick with my Bobbi Brown because it's more natural and it's in Espresso Ink, so it's not as harsh on my eyes. So for cream eyeliner, you're gonna want to warm it up on the back of your hand for easier application. So you're gonna warm it up a bit and get as much product on your brush as possible. You're gonna want to look down, and using a mirror, you're gonna want to follow as close to your lash line as humanly possible. One of the easiest ways to do a winged eyeliner is actually with this new tip I learned, which is with Scotch tape. So what you're gonna want to do is get a tiny piece of Scotch tape and then apply it onto the back of your hand just to get a bit of the stickiness off, and then rip it off. Apply it in the angle where you want your eyeliner to go. I like to put it so it kind of follows the line of my eye, and then it's super easy. You just have to follow that line with your brush and kind of make it thinner as you go out, and then take off the Scotch tape and you've got a perfect winged eyeliner. So for the liquid eyeliner, it's essentially the same thing. You can also use Scotch tape. The best way to apply both is just to look down while you do it and really get as close as possible. You can fuddle around with that for a long time. There's so many options that you can choose from with winged eyeliners that you can play around with until you perfect it. And with a lot of practice, I'm pretty sure you won't have any troubles with this in the future. So then what you're gonna wanna do is apply your mascara. I use Benefit's Roller Lash because it helps enhance and keep curl, and that's really one of the only requirements I have for mascaras. So when you apply mascara, when you apply it on the top, you definitely look down into your mirror, and then when you're applying on the bottom, you actually look up, and then your eyes are pretty much done. And this is what I do on a day-to-day basis, so it's fairly natural, fairly sharp, fairly clean. And then the easiest way for me to apply lipstick is with a lip liner and a good lipstick, and your lips are super important. They are one of the fastest healing parts of your body, but it's really important to stay hydrated, otherwise you're gonna get chapped lips. And always moisturize morning, night, keep a chapstick with you all the time. So what I actually like to do is I just do a little X, and it'll give you a cute little V here, and then follow as closely to the top of your lips as possible. But for your bottom lip, I actually go around the line of my lip because it makes my lips look bigger, so I kind of exaggerate that a bit. And then you just go ahead and apply your lipstick and try to blend it as much as possible. So if you have any mishaps, you can definitely just grab some foundation and your concealer brush and touch it up a bit, but then make sure to blend it in afterwards. What I like to do is just suck my lips in and just give it a good tap with my cushion pouch pad. Other than that, I think that's all. So if you'd like me to do any other back to basics tips for you, please let me know. And I really hope this helped and that it's informative for noobs. Please keep in mind that I do have some coupon codes for you in the description box below. I hope you're having a great day, and I'll see you in my next video.